Hey, hey, hey. Happy Monday, Facebook. Woo, 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 woo. It's Money Monday. I'm excited. I am so excited, you guys. So I'm hoping I don't spill over on you because of my excitement. But I have some really good information for you today. I'm just going to invite a couple people and then I'm going to get Periscope on the line and we're going to go forward. I'm not on Instagram today, unfortunately. But I don't even know where my tablet is. That tells you how much that interests me. But I'm so excited. It's Money Monday. Yay. Woo, 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 woo. So today, of course, we're talking about money, your money, the money that's available all over the internet. And I am pumped even more because I just got off of the First Stream Community's first training. So we had our first class or training or session or whatever you want to call it today, and it was thebomb.com. I was able to share some amazing information. As a matter of fact, they now know how to make $50 a day in multiple ways. That's what we learned about today, and it's not too late for you to join us. If you are interested, you can come and join us in the First Streams community. Hey, Miss Lisa. And you can get the replay of today's training because we archive the replays and the replays are available for you if you join later. And we have another live session coming up next week. We meet 2 times a month on the second and third Mondays of the month where I teach you inside of the community how to make money, how to keep more of your money, and how to make money off of other people's efforts. I teach that. And it's all ethical, and all the tools and resources that you need to have set in place to help better automate your income so that it can turn to passive income and residual income, which means you could travel all over the world and still make money and afford to travel. And I'm going to give you guys a couple little tidbits because this is fresh on my brain as we get started here about the whole making money in your sleep movement. But I'm just going to give a few moments to let people get in because I know Facebook has to notify, and I want to get Instagram up here, or not Instagram. Where am I at? Periscope. Let's see. What am I talking about today? I already forgot. I'm so excited. I have so much in my brain that I want to share. Okay, we're talking about finding your niche and getting rich. Find your niche and get rich. And as you guys come on in, let me know where you are watching from. If you are not local to me, which is Washington, if you are local, I would love to know that too. But definitely share where you are watching from, what state or city you're in. Hi, Irada. Oh, I hope I got it right. And because you just told me how to pronounce it today, so I want to make sure I'm practicing and remembering. Welcome, 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 everybody. As you guys come in, if you want to share this out, you can hit the little share right below the video. And I appreciate your hearts and your love. Find your niche and get rich is what we're talking about. Let me get my Periscope people up here, and we can jump into it. So, hey, Periscope, hey, Facebook. As I said, we're just waiting on Facebook to notify a couple people. So if you're watching this on replay, you can go ahead and fast forward about another 2 minutes and we should be ready to go. If you're just coming in, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I can't see you over on Facebook just yet. I'm on a different screen, still inviting people, but we're going to talk money today because it's Money Monday. I am so excited to be having this conversation today. I'm tickle red. My favorite color is red, if you guys hadn't already figured that out. And let me just briefly introduce myself for anybody that's here for the first time or somebody has invited you here to watch this live stream. I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world doing anything in the world, but you're here with me and I appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. So my name is Shayla Smart. I am the mom genius, and I am genius because I have figured out how to have it all as a mom, as a wife, as a business owner, and a practicing participants in the community, i.e. my church community. And we as women, sometimes we get a bad rap when it comes to being able to have it all. And there's still a debate. Can you not? I believe you can have it all. Now, I do believe there's some steps and some things you need to put in order to have it all. But all is relevant, relative to what you believe all is. For you, all could just be staying home with your children and homeschooling them and being able to have a hot meal on the table at dinner. And I'm not knocking it. That's great. If that's what having it all means to you, that's a big feat, because there's some women, moms, parents that struggle just to do those three things, because it is tough. Being a mommy is tough. Being a woman is tough. Being a human being can have its tough times, right? But I am here to let all moms know that it doesn't have to just be all about the children, all about the spouse, the home, the community. You can make it about you as well, and you can have and create legacy and freedom for your family, generations to come. But you do need to know the steps in order to do so. And a big part of why we're stuck, or why we're not living out our full lives to the fullest potential, is simply because we don't know the steps, tools, or resources in order to get some things in place. If you can make money every single day, raise your hand. If you can make money every single day and wake up to payments in your bank account, your Stripe, your authorized net, your PayPal, or whatever other payment system you use, would you not want to know how to do that? It's not about if you have a job, or if you have a secure job, or if you have a great job, or $100,000 a year job. Who doesn't want more money? And if you could find a way to get that money and do it without having to be hands-on all the time, or maybe 2 hours a day, could you find 2 hours a day to make more money? If you guys go over to YouTube, you will see on the Mom Genius YouTube channel, I shared a video and I broke it all the way down. I showed you the inside of my PayPal account. I gave it all to you on how I created $19,449 last year in one of my businesses, just one of them. And this mostly was automated money in my sleep. I am so excited and fired up today, y'all. I don't know what to do with myself. I taught this class earlier today to my First Streams community, and we talked about how to create $50 a day. If you make $100 a day, that is $3,000 a month, approximately, after fees and everything. But if you make $50 a day, that's half. So that's $1,500. What could you do with an additional $1,500 a month? I'm not selling you anything. I mean, I'm not even telling you where to make the money. You have to be in the community for that. And if you are interested in being a part of the community, you can go to bit.ly/First Stream Community. All one word, all lowercase. And when you go there, you're going to see the About page, and it's going to give you the benefits of what you will learn inside of the community. We have 2 live sessions every single month on the 2nd and the 3rd Monday, where I teach you step by step. I go screen share. I do whatever I can to get the information to you. I give you the resources. I tell you everything you need to know. And then you ask me questions. I answer them and you implement, and we all make money, right? So if you want to be a part of that community, go to bit.ly/First Stream Community. Read the About page. See if it's for you. And if so, there's a link there that will tell you where you need to go to pay. Once you make your payment, I get a notification. It routes you back to Facebook so you can ask to join the group, and boom, that's it. You get the recordings of what we talked about today, which was a bomb class. It was great. It was great. And if I'm impressed, and I was the teacher, y'all know it had to be good, right? And so you can come and join us in the community. It is only for this month of April, $15 a month, as long as you're a member. The price will be going up next month, and it will continue to go up as the crowd builds and as the value of what's inside of that class, with the replays, the Q&As, the resources, as it goes up, the price will increase. So $15 a month is a steal to get me to share with you 7 years of entrepreneuring. I made that word up. And the mistakes I've made, the hiccups, the shortcuts that I now know, and the inside scoop. I just today got involved with another automated payment system that I'm going to go in, I'm going to learn, and I'll be sharing it with my community. And for those of you who want to join, I'll be putting that information out. I'm going and doing the testing. I'm doing the upfront paying so that you don't have to make those mistakes and you don't have to try to figure it out along the way. I'm giving you what works. If it doesn't work, I'll tell you to stay away from it. If it works well, I'll tell you it's newbie friendly. It has a medium level or a high level. I have a 11-point scale that I use to test against any opportunity to see if it is a good opportunity, a legit opportunity, and if it's sustainable. And so I use that whenever I invest into something. I'm so excited. I'm so glad to have you here. It's Money Monday, so we're going to talk Monday. Find your niche and get rich. I'm going to break this down to you and show you exactly how I did $19,000 last year. In a 12-month span. And these products were information products, digital products, and a lot of the money I made in my sleep. I literally woke up to sales. So that's what we call money in your sleep. You do it one time and you make money over and over and over again from the same one-time effort, that's passive. And when you keep making money from something and you have income that's coming in off of that same stream over and over, we call that residual income. So I'm going to break all of that down to you. So grab your pens, grab your paper, let's jump in. And so for those of you who don't know, Shayla Smart, of course, that's me, the mom genius, and I am super duper passionate about teaching you, about getting you to understand, all about making money, making more of it, keeping more of it, and using other people's efforts to grow your income so you can leave a legacy for generations to come. And you got to know I love Jesus. Can't you tell him, hype? This ain't natural, right? So anywho, we're going to go ahead and jump into prayer really quick. So I can do a prayer before we get started, because all glory goes to God. I don't have the knowledge that I have without him. Welcome. Is it Lushina? Oh, I hope I said it right. Hey there. Is it Nagaru? I know I messed that up. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Hey, Milton. Who else do we have here? Hey, Zandra. Long time no see. Hey, Miss Lanika. Hey, Donna. Hey there, Aradia. And who else did I see? Wanza, good to see you. Long time no see. And hey, everybody on Periscope. Periscope's tripping, or maybe it's my iPhone, because I never can see you guys' names. I don't see your hearts. I don't see your comments. It tells me there's a handful of people here. When I go out, it tells me there's like 60 people in the broadcast that I didn't even see. And a lot of you I know. So forgive me for not saying hello to you by name, but I can't see them. And I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but I love you and I'm happy to see you. So let's jump into prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the amazingness that is you. We thank you for being God all by yourself. God, we know that without you, we can do nothing. With you, all things are possible. Even the things that we believe in our minds, our hearts, are impossible. For you make no mistakes, for you do not change your mind about us, and you do not lie. If you said it in your word, we can trust and believe it to be so. You said without faith, it is impossible to please you. I ask that you uproot us from the very disbelief that we have that is keeping us from the abundance that is due to us. I ask also that you increase our faith, God. You said we only need faith the size of a mustard seed. And if there's anyone that finds themselves believing that they don't even have that much faith, that you would just give them the ability to know that all is well, all is taken care of under you, because they believe and they trust, and the faith will start to grow so that they can be pleasing to you, so that they can lean and depend on you for every single thing that they need. They can be strengthened and encouraged that no matter the battle, no matter the test, no matter what is going on in this life, that you have the final say and victory is already ours. In the mighty name of Jesus, we are trusting, we are believing this day and every day going forth that what you have for us is for us. It doesn't matter who's a naysayer, doesn't matter what boss, what family member, what friend or foe comes against us, that if you said it in your word, if it's a promise for us individually, it is ours to have. In the mighty name of Jesus, we trust you. We love you, God. We thank you for your son, and we thank you for another Monday. Mondays, many people don't like. Some have heart attacks. Some have stress. Some are overwhelmed because they have to do something they don't like to do, or be in company at a place or with people that they don't want to be with. I just ask today, God, that their eyes will be open, their ears can hear that there is another way, there is a better way, but they have to be willing to do the work and to trust and believe that what it is that they desire in their heart, your word says you will give it to us. If we just believe on you, believe in your word, and know that you are not a man that you would lie, and that you want us to prosper as our souls prosper. You also want us to be in good health. And I thank you, God, for your blessings. I thank you for your grace, your mercy. I pray for every person that has an ailment in their body, every person that's dealing with a missing, lost, or sick loved one. I just ask that you restore, because you are the God of restoration and you are a healer. In the mighty name of Jesus, touch right now whatever they need. You know what I don't know, God. And I just ask that you cover them. In Jesus' mighty name, I believe it. And I pray this prayer as humble as I can. Amen. Woo! Monday. So yes, I know a lot of people don't like Mondays. Hey, Tamia. Hey, Diamond. Hello. Welcome, you guys. Hey, for those of you who just came in on Periscope. It's hot in here, but I don't want to take off my jacket because y'all see I only got my workout tank top on because I got to work out today. So I want to jump into this. I don't want to keep you long. And y'all know I'm going to try my best to keep it together because I ain't got no notes today. And y'all know when I don't have any notes, we can go all left field, right? So let me just get a sip of water. And I hope you have your pen and paper, because you know when you come into my broadcast, you need pen and paper. Something to write on, a piece of a corner of something. You need to take some notes, right? So once again, if you're not inside the First Streams community, you missed an amazing class today. However, you can get the replay. All you need to do is go to B as in boy, it.ly/First Stream Community, all lowercase. First Stream Community, and check out the About page. It'll tell you the benefits of the membership, and then at the bottom of that, there'll be a link that you can go to if you want to go ahead and make your $15 payment. It's $15 a month. Yeah, I know. Ain't that a steal? 7 years of entrepreneurship knowledge, documented six-figure earner. That's me. And I am doing a $15 a month membership, and I am breaking it all down to you. Passive income, blogging, affiliate income, money in your sleep, recurring income, residual income, all of that, because I want you, as my moms and my women that I love, and the guys, to make the money that you want to make, so you can live the lifestyle that you want to live. You can give back to the community. You can help your churches. You can help those who don't have. You can just do the things that you want to do, and you can build, create, leave a legacy. I have a plethora of resources that I am sharing, and today we learned how to make $50 a day. Hey, Alexis, $50 a day every single day. Hey, Tamika, I talked about you in my class too. I just blew you all up, because I was like, y'all got to know that there's a mom out here doing it with 7 children, 7, count them, and she's been online working from home as long as I've known her, and I've known Tamika at least 10 plus years at this point. And she's doing amazing things with the very things that I'm teaching you guys inside of the First Streams community. It's only $15 a month. Everything's recorded, so if you missed today, you can jump in, and then we'll have another live class next Monday. You get to ask questions. It's just an amazing course for the knowledge that's being shared. So hopefully you'll take me up on that, and you'll join us in the First Stream community. So today I'm teaching you about finding your niche and getting rich. And that just means find something that you are good at, you're passionate about. And let me just be clear. I didn't believe this at first, but I believe it now. You can make money from something that you have no interest in whatsoever. Hey, Asia Ray, babe, how are you? You can make money from something you have no interest in whatsoever. So it doesn't mean you have to like it. I mean, a lot of us go to jobs we don't like, right? And we still make money. So what do you think can happen? Thank you, Tamika. What do you think can happen if you are doing a business? You are doing something that's bringing you income, and it's not necessarily your passion. I don't know anything about sports. I know when they make a touchdown because they dance, but I could go and start a whole blog, a niche blog all about football. I could probably get some information from my husband. I could probably research. I could probably watch a couple games and figure it out if I wanted to, because there is money in sports, right? So if it's something that you can put together, because maybe you're a good writer and you don't necessarily know about the sport, but the writing and the copy that you put out there and present is going to be what attracts people. They don't care that you don't know about sports or like it. If you get the information that they want to read about, maybe you do some comedic highlights or something to that effect, and you put that out to the masses. Not only can you make money because of the blog, the advertisement, maybe some endorsements you can get, or what are they called? Not endorsements. What are they called? Sponsorships. Boom. Sponsorships. Hey, Delano, you can get some sponsorships. And then on top of all of that, you can sell paraphernalia. You can get things. I talked today to my group about this little cup here. This is a camera lens. If you guys can tell, doesn't it look like a camera lens? This has got my tea in it. There's hot tea in here. But isn't it cute? And they're selling this thing on Amazon. This was a gift to me from someone. My pastor's wife gave this to me as a gift. And so this has my ISO detox tea. You guys know I'm on a weight loss journey. But you could simply get a product like this and create a niche website about coffee and talk all about coffee or all about tea. And you could put this out and sell it without a middleman. You don't need Amazon, although Amazon is great. You could definitely sell this and make money. It's under your nose, and it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to buy this first. You don't have to have this in your possession. You can sell this, make a $10 profit minimum. I'm saying $10 minimum, because you can get this for between $2 and $5 and turn around and sell it for $15, and people are buying it. Hello. And make a profit off of this and have a whole website dedicated to talking about tea, coffee, whatever kind of drinks you want to put in here. And you can simply do that by making a niche around coffee. Coffee. right? And so then there's money in there, and there's tons of things you can do to make money from that. Hey, there's Samantha. Good to see you. And so finding your niche and getting rich, you need to find what it is that you specialize in. I specialize in teaching other people how to make money, particularly moms. And I also teach about work at home. I teach about how to make money in your sleep. I teach about the principles for finding your audience and going from the very beginning, from scratch, finding an audience, how to monetize it, and then solving the problem, and making an offer, and then how do you get paid from that. So it's like a 3 to 4 step process. And then from there, I go into what do you need to do next to keep getting the customer. So we talk about email marketing. We talk about traffic. We talk a little bit about SEO, like all of these things that I didn't learn overnight. I learned over time. Let me say that again. I didn't learn it overnight. I learned it over time. And every time I learned something, I put it out there, tested it, people loved it, then I monetized it. Let me tell you, really break down what that means. I learned something. I said, oh, this is great information. I did a webinar. Maybe it was free, maybe it was paid, depending on how I felt that day. I did a webinar. If it was free, I recorded it. Now I can sell it for pay. I did it one time, but it's going to sell over and over again. And it doesn't have to cover everything. I could simply talk about how to build niche websites or niche businesses and how to turn that into profit. And I could do a webinar right now, 10 ways to take any niche in the whole world, whether you're a doctor, lawyer, a dolphin swimmer, a pet lover, a kidnapper, a burglar, and how you can take what you're good at and turn it into money. Right online, and you never have to buy a product. You don't have to pay any more than just getting your blog up. And in some instances, you can start a blog for free, right? But I could teach a whole webinar on how to take one specific thing that you're good at and turn it into money. And how many people do you think will sign up for a webinar like that? Well, I know statistically speaking that a lot of people would, because I've taught classes like that and had tons of people sign up, free and paid. People will pay for information because, one, they don't want to go look it up themselves. Me, ask Tamika, that's my tech girl. If I don't know how to do it, or it's going to take me forever to do it, I'm going to hire somebody to do it for me. Why? Because I could be doing other things with my time. So where you have a mindset that people won't pay for certain things, they will. Let me prove it to you a little further. If you go to a website called thisiswhyimbroke.com, I think that's it. Thisiswhyimbroke.com or whyimbroke.com. It's one of those. You can Google it. You will see trinkets, something like this, that nobody needs, right? They have a shower head that turns colors. When you turn the water on, the water comes out in all these beautiful rainbow colors. Who needs a shower head that lights up with rainbow? I mean, okay, you may want it, but who really needs it, right? But he has built, or she, I don't even know who owns the site, but they have built a whole business, $1 million business. They are $1 million niches. They have built this whole $1 million niche around stuff that nobody needs, but that people are willing to pay for. We can just end the live stream right there because I've told you too much. Now I'm going to have to get you. Like, it's just so much money online, and I don't know how many ways. If I could speak another language, I would. To tell you that you are leaving money on the table, you are making this thing harder than it has to be. You should not have a struggle. You should not have a payment plan, a payment arrangement. You should not be having to wait till payday to do anything in your life because there's money all over the World Wide Web. There's money everywhere, from MLMs to network marketing, from affiliate marketing to being an internet marketer, online marketer, to how-to books and websites, to I don't even know what else to tell you. I wrote a book on how to find legit work-at-home jobs, and I talked a little bit about mystery shopping in that book. And in 3 days, I sold $400 worth of ebooks. Not because Shayla's popular. And let me tell you why, because this is before Shayla was a documented 6-figure earner. This was before I had a following. This is before I had an email list of people. This was before I was really known to anybody except for those who were nice enough to come and sit on Periscope and listen to me. I took a chance. I knew the audience that I was talking to, and I knew the information that they wanted. I put it together in an ebook, and I said, here you go. For $10, you can have my value of what I've researched since 2009, which is the work at home industry. We haven't even gotten to affiliate network marketing. I mean, work at home, sit at a desk, customer service, taking phone calls type of work at home, right? And so I learned about the industry, how to find a scam job, et cetera, and I put that into a book. What equipment do you need to work from home? I niched it down and put it all into a book. What do you need to start mystery shopping? I put that in a book, and people wanted that information because we live in the 2000s. 18. At that time, it was 2016, 17. And people want to know how they can work from home. People want to travel. Are you on Instagram? Are you following the travel blogs and the nomads and the people who are traveling the world with their children? And you're wondering how they can do that. They ain't got no 9 to 5. They don't got no job. A lot of them don't. Some of them do, and they still manage to travel, but a lot of them don't have jobs. I can tell you the amount of people I follow on YouTube. I know a family right now, I've actually sent money and donated to their children's fund, that they are traveling all over Southeast Asia. I think it's Southeast. They've been to Malaysia. They've been to, Lumpur. They are in Vietnam, I think right now. They've been to Bali. They're traveling all over the world for a whole year. They sold their house, they homeschooled their children, and they're traveling. 2 children and 2 adults. And they're traveling all over the world, eating every day. They're not starving. They're not, because once you get out of the U.S., it's cheaper to move around. The biggest cost you'll have to travel outside of the country is getting out of the country. Go figure, right? But places like Chiang Mai and places over there, you can go and you can live for $2,000 a month. I live in Washington State. Your rent is $2,000 a month, but you can go to a whole nother country and live off of $2,000 a month. But how can you do that if you don't have a income coming in? All you need to do is make a plan. Find your niche and get rich. Figure out what it is that you can share with other people that they will find value. And when I say find value, value means they're willing to pay for it. Now, what you think is valuable is not the same as what your customer or potential customer will think is valuable. Valuable means that they are willing to pay for the information, the solution, the resolution, the whatever. But it has to be something that people want. But just like I told you, this is why I'm broke.com. If you go to that website and you see the trinkets that are being sold, I mean, they're selling stuff like Batman suits and Batman and Robin. Yeah. For adults, not children. This is adult stuff. They're selling Nintendo aprons that just, it's all kind of crazy trinkets, right? But it's stuff that people are buying. And I don't know for sure if he's doing it as an, or she is doing it as an Amazon affiliate, because you only get about 4 to 20%, I think, when you do Amazon affiliate links. Usually 4 to 6% is really the reality, but it can be as high as 20% depending on what you are marketing. But I taught my group today in the First Streams community how to get this and don't even touch Amazon, how to get this and sell it and make a $15 profit, where if you were selling this on Amazon, you may only get $2 or $3 profit, which is not bad. I mean, you sell 10 a day, that's $20 a day, times 7. 20 times 7 is $140 a week, times 4, that's over $500 in a month just from selling this. So that's not bad. But what if you could get $10 profit, sell it for 15 and get $10 profit and sell the same amount of these in a day? How would your life be changed? This is just one example, but I broke it down to my community exactly how they could do that and cut out the middleman, which is Amazon. And I love Amazon, right? And I think they're good. I am an affiliate, Amazon associate affiliate. And right on my blog, I put up an invitation for people to sign up for Audible. If you've never had Audible, that's how I listen to my books these days. And I love Audible. It reads to me. I don't have to do no work, and I can kind of multitask while I'm listening. And so I love Audible, and I shared that with my community. And at that moment, I don't know what the promotion is now, but at that time, for everybody that signed up for Audible, I got $5. Well, I have a group of people now because I've been talking to them, building know, like, and trust. So when I say go try something, my group of people will go try it because they trust me and they know I'm not going to steer them wrong. So when I say go try it and 50 people go get an Audible subscription for $5, what is that? $250? Y'all know I don't do math on the spot. $250 for a link that I put on a blog. I mean, I can't see y'all, so I don't know if y'all are excited, but I am fired up and I am too excited. There is so much money on the internet that is just being left on the table, and it's ridiculous that we are still in a place of lack. But now I am clear to understand that the lack is not about the lack of availability, which I guess I've known that for years. It's our mindset that is at lack. We don't believe. We don't understand. We're not willing to try. We take things for granted. But I have a young gentleman that I follow. I don't have. My only young gentleman is my husband. Hey, boo, if you watching. There is a young man on YouTube that I watch, and he is just so powerful. But then I heard his story. I went back some videos to 2016 where he shared why he's making the money that he's making and why he was able to do $350,000 in about 3 months. No, $100,000 in 3 months. And then I think in his first year online, he did $350,000. Now, let me be clear. His 350 was cash. My 350 was sales, contracts. So it was money that I received over time. My 100,000 was in cash, but he did $350,000 in cash. A black man. Let me tell you. His story goes something like this, and I'm going to paraphrase it just so I want you to listen to this and to compare your life to his at the time. He was living on the streets. He was probably maybe early 20s, maybe 20, 22, something like that. He was living on the streets. When I say living on the streets, when he broke it down, he was sleeping on the ground. He was sleeping on park benches, and he was wearing the same dirty clothes every single day. Homeless, not in a shelter. Hey, Stephanie, not in a shelter homeless, but homeless. Nothing. And he said every day he would watch this one particular man come by. I guess he might have go into the corner store and get his coffee or whatever, every single day. And I think this was in Florida. So every single day, or maybe Atlanta, one of those places. Every single day he would see this man come by driving this nice car. He had just, regular headphones, always on his phone talking. He said, but something was different about him because the man wasn't in the hustle and bustle like all the people that would come by getting ready for the commute in the morning for work. And he said the man just had a different type of look on his face. He didn't seem like he was bothered by anything. He was just kind of going through life. But he could tell he wasn't a part of the people who were coming getting the bus, who were driving in traffic to go to work. He just seemed different. He said, I would see the guy every day. And he said, finally, one day I got brave enough to say, excuse me, sir, I'm not going to ask you for any money or anything. I just want to know, what do you do? And the man talked to him, and basically he never told him what he did. He said he just stared at him for a while. And finally he says, I want you to go and bring me $10 and I'll tell you what it is that I do. First he told him, he said, I make money in the cloud. He said, I make money in the cloud. And the guy was like, what the bleep is he talking about? I'm asking you what you're doing. You talking about the cloud. What is going, like, he's like frustrated at this point, right? He said, so go find $10, and next time you see me, have that $10, and I will explain more to you about what I do. Now, right there, some of y'all would have been done over. First of all, I'm homeless on the street. I ain't got money to eat. He said, I wasn't begging people for money because I just wasn't about that. My pride wouldn't let me ask people for money. So, however, he ended up, I don't know if his pride caved or what, but he ended up getting the $10. It was about 2 days later, he saw the man again, and he said, hey, I got the $10. What do you do? And he says, I make money on the internet. And he says, here's what I want you to do. You got the $10. He gave it back to him. He said, I want you to now make this into $40 the next time I see you. Remember, this young man is homeless, sleeping on a bench, homeless. If he had family to go to, he would have been to them. He had nothing, nobody, homeless, but he was able to get $40. And he says a couple days later, he saw the man again. And so he ran up to him. He's like, I got the $40. So the man told him, here's another 40, which made him have $80. He said, go get a prepaid debit card. So he said he ran and got a rush card for his prepaid card. He took that $40 and put it on the card and came back to the man. He waited for him. He came back. He said, how much money did you put on the card? The whole thing or no? He said, no, I just put 40 on there. He said, good. You're very smart. He said, you didn't put your whole investment in one. Y'all, that will preach. He said, you didn't put your whole investment into one place. You already have a mind of diversification. So he said, in my mind, that's not why I did it. I did it because I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen here. I need to have some money left over. I worked hard for this $40, whatever he did to get it. So the man had given him 40. He had his own 40. And he said it wasn't two 20s. It was change. It was ones. It was whatever he could scrap together to make $40. So now he has 40 cash and he has 40 on a prepaid card. And so the man took a piece of scrap paper, wrote down a website for him, gave it to him and said, go to this website and do everything it says. I'll see you again. He went to the public lot. Y'all got computers, laptops, and smartphones in your house. Both of my kids got a phone. My husband got a phone. I got a tablet. I got 2 phones. I got a computer. There's 4 laptops in this house and a desktop. He went to the public library, stinky, dirty, looking crazy. He said he ran to the library, so much so when he got in there, the librarian was like, are you okay? He's like, I ain't got time to talk to you. I need a computer code so I can get on the computer. So he goes and gets on the computer, $40 on a prepaid, $40 cash. He says he logs into whatever website. He never said what it was, and I'm kind of glad he didn't. He logged into the website, and he just did whatever they said. It asked him for, I think, $40 to sign up for whatever he was signing up for. He signed up, and he said, I just would go every single day. Still sleeping outside, still sleeping on a bench, still sleeping on the ground, still stinking. He probably used the other $40 to eat. I'm not sure what he did with it, but he probably used it to eat. But he said, I went to the public library every single day and did what it said. He said, after about the first 2 days when I went back and I opened up my account that I had paid for access to, I had made $300. And I was like, I can't believe it. He didn't take that $300 out and use it. He said, I didn't touch it. I kept coming back every single day. And by the 4th, 5th, or 6th day, he had made $900. By a week's time, he said he had made his first $1,500. And another thing the man told him when he gave him that website and the $40 to make 80 with his 40 was that you need to work on your mindset. See, we want to talk about money and how to make it. And I'm hyped and I'm excited about it. But I know something you don't know. I know that the only reason that I was able to have the success that I had last year is because I started with the renewing of my mind. Romans 12:1. I started with the renewing of my mind. Start reading from chapter 12 on down. I started with the renewing of my mind. I started to say, I am going to be successful. I didn't even say I was going to make 6 figures because I didn't know. I just wanted to make some money on my own through business that I had never made attached to any job. That's all my focus was. If I could just make my first 100 online, if I could just make my first 500 with my coaching, if I can just make my first 1,000 through my books, through my digital products, through my knowledge, that's all I was praying for. That's all I was telling myself in my head, but I said it every single day. Before my children were homeschooled, I would take them to school. I would come home. I wouldn't touch an email. I wouldn't get online and scroll down Facebook or anything until I sat here and prayed. And I sat here and read my word. And I sat here and had some worship time with God, 20 minutes minimum every single day. This was the renewing of my mind every morning and every night. I had my affirmations written out on a piece of paper like this. And I would sit and I would read my affirmations. My affirmations were 3 pages long. And I would read it every day and every night to the point where my husband and my children started laughing. And they would mock me and start saying the affirmations because they had heard me say it so much. And I didn't care. I know they didn't mean any harm, but I didn't care who was laughing, who was looking. Every single day I'm saying these I am statements. I am the head and not the tail. I am worthy of success. I am smarter than I think I am. I am blessed beyond measure. I started quoting whatever affirmations I had from the Bible and beyond, and I spent my time with God first every single day. That is what you don't know about the 6-figure story. That is what you don't know about the $19,000 in sleep money that I made. Every single day I was working on my mind. Then we move into how can I now do the actions to make this money? So he's working on his mind every single day. He's at the library working on this system and he's steady making money. He made his first $1,500 and he was like the whole time leading up to this first $1,500, he's saying, I'm going to find a place. I'm going to find a place. I'm going to find a place. Then within 2 months and 3 weeks, he had made $100,000 cash. And he said, then I understood why he wanted me to get the prepaid card, not just to pay for the system, but because that's where they were sending my direct deposit. When I wanted to release my money, that's where they sent it to, right? He could have been like, I ain't getting no prepaid card. I'm going to just keep the whole 80, yada, yada, yada. But he followed instructions of someone who had done it already. He followed instructions of someone who had been there already. Why was I able to teach my First Streams community how to make $50 a day today? Because I've done all of that. I've done all of the work. When I was researching and trying to figure it out, and I really didn't know which way to go, that time that I spent, those days, those hours, those months, the years that I failed, today, they got a blueprint on how to go make $50 a day, multiple ways, at least 3 ways they learned today. And they didn't have to cry. They didn't have to worry about where the next money was coming from. They didn't have to worry about, well, gosh, do I got to invest in this and maybe it doesn't work? No, I gave them the blueprint. I laid it out for them because I know what works because I've done it and been successful, right? So he went on to make his $1,500 and then he went on to make his first $100,000 in those first 2 months and 3 weeks, almost 3 months. And now, not only did he go buy him a place, he bought a condo, he bought some land, and then he bought another house, I believe is what he said. And to this day, he is still making money. But let me go back just a little bit. Before his story, which he told in 2016 on his YouTube, all the way back to when he first started showing them how he was making money online, he started with the very things that I was teaching a lot of you guys last year. But we sometimes frown our noses We look sideways like, I don't want to do that. I'm too good to start there. You're never too good to start anywhere where there's a trail of money. Respect money and money will respect you. The Bible talks about money infinitely. Like, it talks about money so much, right? But we don't understand the principles of money, or we let other people get inside of our head when it comes to money. And then we get discombobulated on exactly what it is we're going after. We're not chasing the money. You make your money work for you. You make the money find you. So the principles of starting where you are, respecting your money, down to the fact when I put money in this wallet right here, you better believe I'm putting it in there straight. I don't crumble my money up. I don't just throw it down in the bottom of my purse, because how I treat it is how it's going to treat me, how it's going to come back to me. I believe that. You don't got to believe it. I'm just telling you what I do. If I see a penny on the ground, I guarantee you I don't walk over it because it's a penny. Yeah, it's money though. It has value and it can do what I tell it to do. So I'm going to respect it. When I get my income and money comes into me, and I have money payments coming from all different places, so I have to be very diligent in keeping tabs. If you guys saw my Instagram yesterday, Sundays are for Jesus and counting my numbers. I count my income every single Sunday. I tally up what I made from every single business and every single opportunity that I'm in, so that I can keep track by the end of the month and reconcile all of my income. So I know where my money is going. I know where it's coming in. I know what systems are working and what systems I need to work more on and drive more traffic, because I pay attention. I don't have time to scroll Instagram and Facebook because I'm counting my money. And if I'm not doing something that has to do with income producing activities, I'm spending time with God. I'm spending time with my family. And yes, it is a lot. It is a lot. But I guarantee you, if you start to see the success that you want to see, you will keep a routine. You will keep a pattern that allows you to continue to be successful in what you're doing. So finding your niche and getting rich, find one thing. Just one thing that you're good at. It don't have to be, you could be good at scientific mathematical equations. We don't got to do that. How about we just start at math tutoring? Does that make sense? You could be good at oral dentistry and doing surgery. But we don't have to start right there. We can just start at giving consultations over the phone, through Zoom, that show people what they need to do cosmetically to fix their smile. It could be the biggest, grandest thing that you're good at, but you don't have to start there. You can start as something simpler and turn it around and monetize it. Find a niche. Find something that you're good at, something you enjoy, or something that you just know you can monetize, even though you don't really care about the niche, and turn it into a paycheck. Turn it into the money that you are needing every single week. When the month ends and you don't have any more money, you need to be taking that niche and figuring out, how can I put this in order? And some of you, I don't want to start a blog because it's going to take me too long. It's going to take long to It does take time to monetize your blog. It does take time to get traffic. But what if you started today? What do you think it would look like by August? Is it worth it if you have a blog that's making you $2,000 overnight, every night, or every month, or $200 a week, where right now you don't have no $200 because you're not doing anything with the blog? Is it not worth it to set it up now so that the future that you want can be in place? We get too disrespectful when it comes to the work we need to do to get to where we want to be. And that is the main reason, that mindset, there's no renewing, is why a lot of us are stuck. It's not because the money's not available. It's not because you're black. It's not because you're Hispanic. It's not because you're white and you got privilege. It's not about that. The money is there and nobody can stop you from getting it if you put your foot forward and say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm interested in. And by any means necessary, because this is what I told myself at the end of 2016, by any means necessary, this business will be successful. Yeah, I had bumps. Yeah, I had things happen. Yeah, you guys saw a lot of the success because I wanted to inspire and let you guys know that it's possible. A little girl from the country with a GED can do it. Anybody can do it, right? I wanted to inspire you. Oh, but there's a lot of failures that happen. Heck, y'all know what's going on. I'm in a refresh stage right now, but I am better than ever. I am happier than ever. And one thing I know for sure, I know how to make money online, and I know how to teach people how to make money online. And that is my niche. And nobody, no matter hell or high water, can take that from me. I am good at what I'm good at, and you are good at what you're good at. And if you put that goodness to use, you too can be making an additional $500. $1,000, $1,500 a month. There's no reason why you should be in lack. There's no reason. There's none. There's none. Because there's too much money out here, and all you have to do is find a niche and get rich. And rich is relevant. Rich to you may be additional $2,000 a month. Rich to you may be $200,000 for the year. Rich to you may be that $19,449 that I made from one business in 1 year in my sleep. I created all of those courses and products one time. And right now today, I just had somebody buy my ebook last week. I have not promoted that ebook. I have not done anything with that business really since October. And if you go over to YouTube, The Mom Genius, and watch the YouTube video on how I made $19,449, I explain it to you. I show you the inside of my PayPal. I break down to you. I show you my products, everything that I've done. And if nothing else, you can just duplicate what I did. YouTube University is a copy machine. All people are doing is getting information from other people, finding out how to work the information, how to break it down, and they go out, duplicate it to fit them, and then they sell it because somebody always wants to know how, when, where, how did you do it? How can I do it? And a lot of people are inspired by other people's stories. I don't care how much money I make. I'm still impressed at the person that tells me they're making $10K a month. I'm still impressed at the person that's doing $500 a week and they've never made money online before. That's what gets my heart to beat. I love that. I love teaching that. And I love supporting women and moms and being able to do that. So finding your niche, it could be anything, but it's definitely something that you're passionate about, you're good at, or something that you just find interesting and know you can turn it into a moneymaker. Or it could plain be something you don't care nothing about, but you know how to explain the information, you know how to share the information, and you know how to get people to a place of understanding and solving a problem. And that could be through an ebook, an e-course, or it could be through a product. So services or products, either way. And then in my group today, as I close, I taught my community how to use other people's information, knowledge, services, products, and turn that into money for themselves. And again, if you are interested in the First Dreams community, it's $15 a month for the month of April. After April, it will go up, to $25 from May. And after that, it will continue to go up as the value increases. And I look to estimatedly, is that a word? Estimatedly. I don't even know proper English, but I know how to make money. Y'all know I'm silly. I have an estimation that there will be at least 100 members in that community by summer, by August at the latest. And I'm very excited for it. Just excited for what I'm teaching you guys and what you guys are going to learn. And I'm excited for the testimonials that are to come of the money that's being made. If you make your first $1, I'm excited, just as I would be about you making your first $1,000. Because what I know is if you can make $1, you can make 10. If you can make 10, you can turn it into 100. If you can make 100, you can turn it into 1,000, so on and so forth. And before you know it, you'll be doing a few $1,000s a month. And you can still work your job. You can still spend time with your children. You can still do whatever it is that you're doing in your life. Making money online at any amount doesn't mean you have to quit your job. Making money online at any amount doesn't mean your life has to change anything worse. That doesn't mean you're going to have more time. I teach methods that take you 2 hours a day at the most. Some, if you put in 5 hours, you're going to get more results and you're going to get them quicker. But if you only have 30 minutes to 2 hours a day, I can show you how to use that time to turn that into money, turn that into income. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to renew your mind and stop thinking the negative thoughts. And when they come, you're going to be so zoned in on the positivity that you're not even going to have room to let the negativity come in. Hey there, Miss Sandra. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys today. If you just tuned in, no worries. You can watch this on replay. If you take these tidbits that I shared with you, you can go now and you can actually start putting together some things, whether it's a blog, whether it's posting through your social media, whether it's video, live streaming, and you could actually take the information that I shared today and start implementing it and start to see your traffic, your interest turn around, because we need an audience of people who are willing to buy. And then we need a group of people who are willing to buy. And then we need to build a know, like, and trust with those people so that they will be willing to spend their money, their dollars on the services or products that we have. And so I teach all of that, and we learned about that today in First Dreams community, and I am so excited for what's to come. And I hope that you guys will join us. It is for women only, but if you're 18 years and up, you are welcome to join the community, and I am so excited for what's to come. And you will get the replay of today's class inside of there. Again, bit.ly/First Stream Community. bit.ly/First First Stream, STREAM community, FIRST, First Stream community, all lowercase. Go there, look at the about page, and once you get to the bottom of the about page, you'll see a link that you can go to purchase. And as soon as I see the notification, I will add you to the community and you can get the replay. That's it. I don't see any questions or comments other than the highs and agreeing with me on the testament about the young man that I watched his story on YouTube of how he went from literally homeless to his first $100,000 in 2 months and 3 weeks. And I think it's amazing. And he talks about a lot of resources that a lot of us don't want to start with. I think my Facebook is going to shut off. I'm not sure what just happened. It's been acting crazy. So it says I'm still live, but in case I'm not, I'm gonna go. So if you have any questions, you can inbox me. I am doing consultations all day tomorrow for free. So if you want to sit and talk with me to see if First Streams is right for you, but I don't know how it couldn't be. But if you have questions, or maybe you want to work with me one-on-one in private, I have 6 weeks and 90-day private sessions that I'm offering. But there's no obligation. This is completely, absolutely a free, not a strategy call, a free consultation to see if what I offer, my knowledge, my resources can support you and help you in what you're doing. I have someone who's in network marketing, a network marketing company that is inside of First Streams, and we got her a plan together today in the training on how she can go and now bring more traffic and more hands-on to her actual network marketing opportunity. So it's not just for those building from scratch. You could already be in a business opportunity and just need to know how to market it and how to build your clientele and make more money. And so we're helping with that too. But if you want to get one of my spots tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I'm doing consultations all day. And then I won't be doing any more this week because they do take a lot out of me and I have a ton of work to do. I'm getting ready for a webinar that you guys will hear about really soon. And so I want to get that put together for you guys. And if you do want a consultation, just inbox me here on Facebook or on Instagram. If you're on Periscope, inbox me on Facebook or DM me on Instagram, The Mom Genius on Instagram, or here on Facebook, and we can hop on the phone for a 10 or 15 minute chat and see which direction you want to go and what it is that you're trying to do. And if I have a resource, I can tell you right away. I will. If it's paid information, then I will extend you an invitation into First Streams or an invitation to work with me one-on-one, and it's obligation free. You're not obligated to work with me because I want to work with those who want to work with me. And if you don't want to work with me, I don't want to work with you. Like, we're mutual, right? No pressure. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I'm just making an offer to help change your financial and your everyday lifestyle, because there's some things that are going to be coming up you guys are going to see, and I just want you guys to be in position so you can say, I'm doing it too, Shayla. I'm going to go do that too. So I'm just sharing my knowledge and what I know and the gift that God has given me, and I'm so grateful and so thankful, and I love you guys for watching and for tuning in every day. I'll be back tomorrow for Truth Tuesday, where I will be taking a question. So if you have a question you want to ask anonymously or openly, inbox me on Facebook and say, hey, I would like my question for Ask Shayla, which will be tomorrow, and I'll answer any question about life and or about business or money, and I'll be happy to answer. So that's a good way to get some insider business information on Truth Tuesday. So if there's something you want to ask that's like a paid question, you can get it for free 99 on Tuesday. You can ask me anything, and I usually answer one, but if they're pretty quick, I can answer a couple. So send me an inbox and ask me your question, and I'll be happy to support. All right, looks like somebody just joined First Streams. I missed the message. I saw it pop up, but I'll get over and make sure I get you added. So congratulations, welcome. And anybody else that is interested in joining, I'm going to leave the link here on Facebook. And on Periscope, I will add the link to my link that's on Periscope. I have to go and add it, but I will do that so you guys can get into the community. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! Bye. Go make some money. Bye.